Hello, everyone, and welcome to BrandysCards. I am so excited that you decided to join us tonight. I have a special guest here with me tonight.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. This is Amanda Brickman. She is one of my dearest friends, crafting buddies, partners in crime.
Partners in crime, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Amanda is here to share with us tonight, too.
Yay!
Yes!
I'm so excited!
So excited. So we have a really fun night planned for you, and we're so excited that you're here. So thank you for joining us. And, you know, we were both looking down at the comments, and it's just so fun. You know, Amanda has been behind the scenes answering your questions. Usually chatting
away, typing.
And
so it's different on this side.
It is different on this side, isn't it? Absolutely. So just really excited to have her here tonight. And of course, you guys know Priscilla as well. And Priscilla, she is commenting, and she also works for BrandysCards. And Priscilla is in the chat. And so she is in there chatting with everybody and helping answer your questions. So I'm just so blessed and so grateful to have these two beautiful ladies helping me with my business and to get to know all of you and to help answer questions and things like that. So I'm just really grateful, and I'm so glad to have them with us. So thank you.
I'm so excited Priscilla is picking up some of my slack tonight, doing the chatting. So I wish her well, and we miss you and wish you could be here.
Absolutely. Oh, but we're going to go visit Priscilla.
Absolutely.
And she's going to make us cookies.
I can't wait. I love some cookies.
Yeah, she texted me some pictures of some cookies after we did the Nothing's Better Than bundle. And I was like, oh yeah. She's also sent me some pictures of breakfast and things like that. So
breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Anytime. It doesn't have to be breakfast hours.
Don't you have like a funny breakfast?
I do, actually. So my favorite joke ever, and this just shows you my level of humor, is bacon and eggs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve breakfast."
Oh.
Wah, wah. But it's really like, I get excited about it, but everybody else is left very underwhelmed. So, I wrote that.
What's the answer?
I'm sorry, we don't serve breakfast. Like, go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A if it's not Sunday. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. And I was taught in school never to leave a question blank. And when I was in college, I had a question and I drew a blank, but instead of leaving my question blank, I wrote that as my answer.
Oh my goodness.
And out of the 5 points, I got 3. So, hey, you never know. Maybe that'll help somebody someday.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that, Amanda.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
I've got all kinds of fun little tips.
That's awesome. Well, I have a joke for you too.
Ooh, I like jokes.
So let's see. A chicken nugget walks into a bar.
I like that. That's good. I like it.
The bartender says, "We don't serve fast food."
Oh, I know that feeling. Poor bacon and maybe him and bacon and eggs could like go together and be bacon and eggs and chicken McNugget can start their own bar restaurant that serves all things.
So y'all are probably wondering, what is all this like eggs and chicken talk? Because we are going to make some chicken cards today, and we are super excited.
Very excited.
Yeah. From the Hey Chick stamp set and the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set and the coordinating dies. So we're really excited. We spent some time together crafting. And, before we get started, we do have a few things to cover. And, Amanda, I'd also like you to kind of share, how did we meet and how long have you been stamping? And just share a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been stamping for years, and I'm not going to say how many because I don't want to age myself, but it's been a while. And I had a Stampin Up demonstrator. That's how I kind of found out about it. And I was like, I love how the paper and the inks all match. Because it was like, you never had to worry about your reds matching. Or they were always perfect. So loved Stampin Up. And then sort of fell into the YouTube video rabbit hole one day, Mom and I. And found one of your videos.
Okay.
And we're like, oh my gosh, I love her. She's so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate you watching.
And didn't know that you were local to us, because we both live in Huntersville. And so Mom and I were looking for a new church, and we found one that we started attending and liked it. And the second or third week we were there, they were actually starting a new card ministry.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. And it's at this person's house in their stamp studio. And I was like, okay, that's Brandy. Didn't realize that your name was Brandy Cox from the video. And
Oh
this
my goodness.
lady that we're going to see had no idea. And then Mom told me on the way to your house, she's like, I think this is the same Brandy. And I was like, whatever. You opened the door to greet us, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's you! So I'm sure you thought I was just ridiculous. But
So cute.
you wouldn't have been wrong either, so that's pretty much it. But I'm from the Charlotte area and lived in this area my whole life, except to go to school at University of South Carolina down in Columbia. So we're the Gamecocks. So that kind of explains my fondness for chickens and roosters and Gamecocks.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. She loves some chicken nuggets.
I do.
I love chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Me and Dylan, we're like fighting over them.
Yeah, I tell you, we can't get enough chicken nuggets around here. Okay, so thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that very much. All right, so before we kind of get right into our crafting, let's talk a little bit of business and some things I have to share because I definitely like to kind of keep you up to date on things that are going on. But before I do, I just want to look down. Hi, Robin and Kimberly Cat. Thank you for.
Craig.
Yeah, she does the little cute.
The cat,
yes, so cute. We love that.
Love that.
And Karen and Carol, Peggy Dickinson, hello.
Arlene.
Yeah.
I recognize her from the chat.
Yep, there's Arlene. So thank you guys all for joining us. I'm just so glad to have you all here. I see Karen says, who came first, the chicken or the egg? Our joke says, well, we ordered both on Amazon, so we'll let you know. Karen.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for more. Okay, so last week we had let you know that we had some bundles to give away, and I did post those on BrandysCards, but now that I think about it, I didn't necessarily email them out. So, yeah, my bad, but I did want to present our winners again so that you can reach out to me to give me your address so that we can send their bundle, right?
Yes.
And so the first bundle winner.
I didn't win anything, just to let everybody know.
Go ahead and ask me, though.
But did I win?
No.
Okay. I know it went for me.
That's always Amanda's.
That's my response when I hear we're giving stuff away.
All right, so the first winner was Nancy Ross, and she won the Butterfly Brilliance bundle.
Yay!
And so that's very exciting. And Amanda, do you want to share the next one?
Yes, the Nothing's Better Than bundle went to Lynn Washer.
Yay! And then we also had a Simply Succulents bundle to give away as well, and that went to Deborah. And I'm going to say Verika?
Viverka.
Viverka. There you go. And so,
Sorry.
No, that's all right. So, Deborah, we are going to send you that bundle on Monday. So, congratulations to all of our winners. We sure do appreciate you being here. And it is fun to hit that random computer pick and wait to see who comes up.
It scrolls through and it's like Wheel of Fortune or something. You don't know where it's gonna stop and it's except you don't have to worry about losing a turn.
That's exactly right.
So it's better.
That's nice.
Better than Wheel of Fortune.
Awesome. All right. And so the next thing that I want to share is the Butterfly Bouquet bundle. I have been so excited to see your excitement about this bundle. It has just been so much fun, and many of you who've purchased this bundle from me, you've gotten your email with your tutorials, and I've gotten really great feedback. So
What tutorials?
they get 12 tutorials when you purchase the bundle from BrandysCards.
For free?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah.
That's
it's super cool.
wow.
Yeah.
12?
So, yeah, but it's hard because then you get them before they get the bundle. So you
But
get
it
to
gets those creative juices flowing.
yeah, it's awesome. That's really, really cool. Plus, we did a couple videos with the box and the cards, so it's actually quite a bit more. But anyway, we're just really excited. So if you purchased this bundle and you haven't gotten my thank you with those tutorials yet, I was not able to be on answering emails today because I was working on getting ready for our video. So I will get to those tomorrow. So I promise you that I will email those to you tomorrow so you can start to enjoy those and get those creative juices flowing.
Yeah.
Right?
Put something on paper.
Yeah, super fun. Awesome. All right, so that is available. And then
Karen Shin's comment, don't worry, she won't win. You know,
That's
I
not
said that
true.
one time and then I won the giant host gift.
Yes,
at,
from a craft show.
Yep. It was a raffle for I think the Shriners Hospital or something.
Uh-huh.
I was like, yeah, I'm not expecting it, and then they called me the next day to hey, come claim your prize.
How cool is that?
It was awesome.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I had to split it with mom and my aunt, but
Yeah.
that was okay.
That's cool. All right, so then I also want to remind you about the new March paper pumpkin. It's called Here's to You, and I'm just going to hold this up. If you subscribe before March 10th, you're going to get free in that paper pumpkin this month. You're going to get these 4 stencils and the sponge. So it's just a really nice extra freebie. Not to mention I love paper pumpkin, and I really enjoy doing it. And I know you and Mom subscribe too.
We do. We each have our own, so we don't have to like
Craft
fight each
together.
other, and we can do it together. Yeah.
That's cool. So I wonder if Thelma and Susan have their own. Or do you think they share?
They, I talked to both of them this week, and it was a highlight of my week for sure, getting to talk to them. And I really think they do a pretty good job of sharing.
Aw, so-
They've got me convinced.
Is that right?
So
We just like to give you a hard time.
we do, because they're so cute.
You're so much fun and we love you.
I feel like they're my family.
They are our family. Everybody is, honestly.
Yes.
Okay, so the March Paper Pumpkin, you have to subscribe by March 10th. And there is a place where you can select a demonstrator. So I would love the opportunity to earn your business and be your demonstrator. If you have subscribed and you haven't received a thank you note or a gift for subscribing, then you might be in the Stampin' Up! House account. And if that's the case, I'm not able to help you if something should go wrong or it's missing. So just reach out to me and I'm more than happy to let you know and we can get that taken care of, okay? Also, the Creative 8 Retreat is coming. It's so exciting. So the Creative 8 Retreat is coming up. It's March 27th of 2021. We are so excited. I've worked on my projects and it is all I can do not to tell you and share them. So much fun. And I've started to see some of the other projects as well. So if you haven't registered yet for the Creative Retreat, you do have some time. You're going to want to go to BrandysCards.com and you're going to see a spot in the navigational bar that says Creative 8. You'll click on that and you can register there. Now it is a full day. But we're not, I've had some emails of, what extra should I buy? What bundles should I buy? What are you guys going to use? Well, I'll be honest with you. We try to keep the projects generic enough. We don't want them to spend more money. We don't want you to spend any more money. We want you to pay to join us for the retreat
and
to
hang
help
out
us
with your Stampin' friends.
Just hang out with your Stampin' friends. So we're trying to make the projects generic enough that you can go to your crafting space and use your inks and your stamp sets. That's right. So that's why we don't give a product list, because we show lots of ideas and lots of samples. And so some of you that have registered, thank you so much for registering with me. I really and truly appreciate it. Each Creative 8 leader does have their own specific link to register. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. And of course, if you're not on Facebook, that's not a problem. You can always, I'll email you all of those tutorials and videos at a later date.
Yeah,
So,
that's good. My mom's not
Yeah.
on Facebook, so.
yeah, so she would like that.
Yes.
Yes.
And she doesn't want to have to
Absolutely.
be on Facebook.
And I want to say, if you're on my team, which I've seen many of my team members in here, and many of you have earned the retreat for free. And I will reach out to you on March 15th, and we'll talk about how you can report your team incentive program sheet to me so that we can get you into the retreat for free. So not to worry, I will be reaching out about that soon.
And that's on March 15th?
Yes, March 15th.
That's a special somebody's birthday,
Whoa.
isn't it?
Whose birthday?
I think, isn't that yours?
I think so. The Ides of March.
That's right.
Yes.
Shakespeare. Take me back to high school English.
And I think Amanda's birthday is also in March.
It is. I'm after you. I'm the 21st.
That's right. And Priscilla.
It's on the 12th.
The 12th.
That's
Yep.
right. So we have
Oh.
got some March birthdays in here.
And Jay 100 Stamps is on the 10th.
Jay from
Wow.
100 Stamps.
So it's like this is our big March
Mine.
birthday kicking off party.
And
Grandma Nana, 102 years old.
she's, I think,
Grandma
103.
Nana.
Yeah.
Grandpa Dave said 103, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be 103
Yes.
on the 8th.
103
Oh my
on the
gosh.
8th. This is the birthday March kickoff celebration, it sounds like.
That is so cool.
And we'll wrap it up with the Creative 8 retreat.
Yeah, I think we might just have to send some cards to Grandma Nana. Well, we'll figure that out,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
will share those details. Grandma Nana, happy birthday to you if you are out there watching. We love you. Mwah. Right?
Happy birthday.
Yes. Okay.
And we can't leave out Gertie because she got her iPad back. So, hi, Grandma Gertie.
Yeah, Grandma Gertie. Grandma Gertie has been cranky at me for like
A really long time.
Right. a really long time because she broke her iPad. Well, like she was pushing too many buttons, you know how, and it just kind of like, you know.
It has a fit.
Yeah. So anyway, she sent it to me, and I've tried to fix it, and I couldn't fix it, and then the postal service has been a nightmare lately. Just so y'all know, it really has. It's been really slow and took 3 weeks to get to her. Anyway, so we need to move on. I'm excited to get stamping.
Let's get stamping.
All right. So first off, we are going to start out with the Hey Chick and the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. It's super cute. It's been out for a little while now. And you guys know that, we brought the Hey Chick stamp set back from a celebration item. And now we have dies that coordinate. So that's really, really cool. You can make some super cool scenes. So I think Amanda is going to share with you her cards first.
Yes, I had to go first. I couldn't just sit and let the excitement wait. So I'm very excited to share with you what I've got.
You're going to be great.
And I've never done this before, like on video, doing a stamping demonstration, let alone live. So I appreciate your patience and your very forgiving, feedback.
She is going to be wonderful. So we're excited to have you share.
Well, thank you, Miss Brandy.
Yeah.
So, has Doug switched my
Yep,
camera?
go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. I'm getting new to all this. I'm usually on the other side. So the card that I did, I really like chickens, like I said. And Mom got me this Know Your Chicken book for Christmas and put it in my stocking. And it was just all these beautiful chickens and different types and kind of little descriptions about them. And I'm ashamed to say that I have yet to memorize this all. But being that I was a gamecock, it's like, oh, they're all just beautiful. See? This one's similar with the black. And anyways, so this is kind of what got me going for my color scheme. And like I said, I went to University of South Carolina, and our colors are garnet and black. So you'll see where that comes in a little bit. But so first I just started with a black cardstock, and I just did a white square on the inside so that you can see what you write. And then I also did one on the front to kind of map what I did. And bring this in the frame. I picked Cherry Cobbler, kind of to match the garnet, black and white theme from my good old school days. So, and then I used the all wired up stamp set, and not stamp set, background stamp. And I was really excited when Stampin' Up came out with this, but they came out with it right as the Hey Chick stamp set was leaving originally. So I was really glad that it was still here when they brought back the Hey Chick stamp set. So that's the one that I used. And then I decided to stamp it on Cherry Cobbler. And initially I did Cherry Cobbler ink. But somebody in the comments last week mentioned using the Versamark ink pad to help create the background effect. And I had completely forgotten all about that technique, and so that's what I decided to do this time. So I can't remember who it was, or I'd give you credit, but I appreciate the comment and suggestion. And as you can see from these two, they look very similar, and one of them was Cherry Cobbler ink, and the other was Versamark. And it's really hard to tell the difference. Now that they've dried, I really honestly can't tell which one is which. So if you don't have the color and you've got your Versamark, well, you've pretty much got the color for your watermark, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't tell the difference.
I can't either.
When Amanda asked me, and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea.
I tried to closely compare it with my original, and I think, I'm not making any promises, but I think that is the Versamark.
That's awesome.
But they're very similar.
Very similar.
So I just took the all wired up stamp and put it on the very large, what is that block, Brandy? I think it's a F, or it's the largest block we got.
One, yeah.
Is like, you can clearly tell that it's the largest, and you can see that it's perfect for background stamps. And I know there's somebody out there saying, oh, you can use the Stamparatus. And you're right, you sure can. But I just took with what I had right at my hands.
Yep,
so
perfect.
It's like, I have to make sure that I get even pressure, because I had to do it a couple times initially, and that's when I was like, yeah, I should have just started with the Stamparatus. So, but hopefully this is even.
That looks
There,
great.
Yeah.
Let me set it up. Yep.
Yeah, if you don't mind taking that for me.
Sure.
I appreciate you helping me here, Brandy, since
Absolutely.
I'm not as well.
You are doing fantastic. And
So-
even Robin says you're doing it fantastic, Amanda.
Yay, thank you, Miss
Terry.
Robin and Terry and everybody
Priscilla,
else.
Everybody else, yep.
Aw, Priscilla was sweet. She sent me some very nice positive vibes text messages right before we started. And then I just used the multi-purpose glue to glue it and stick it down because it's really hard to center these things, and I find that sometimes it's good to have a little wiggle room. So that's, I like you like that glue.
That phone is frozen.
Yeah, so
I
think
think
we
you guys,
are we frozen? Can you guys?
it looks like it's moving on my end.
Yeah.
It does?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
well,
we'll
then
just
keep digging then.
keep going. So this is kind of what the front looks like for now. And then next I used the Hey Chick stamp set with the Memento ink because I'm going to be using my blends.
So cute.
So I love the blends, and you know with the blends you want to use your Memento ink. And I'm using this little round feathery chicken. Like, I mean, I guess they all have feathers, but I just like the roundness of that one. So I'll get that out of the way. And
I'm
I've
still frozen on this
Yeah.
computer.
And
Should we try to reconnect the phone?
yeah, and I mean, but it honestly looks like all 3 cameras are frozen.
So somebody says, Jenna says all okay. We
And
can
some
hear you,
people
but
are
it's still
frozen.
frozen. Sound but no video. Well, we might just have to.
Let's. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna try to
I'm gonna try to unfreeze this.
unfreeze it really quick and see. So that's the beauty of live is you just never know. Right? So we're gonna try to get this back up and running. So we appreciate your patience, and you know, it's funny because we can do this a few times and it works super good, and then there's that time that it just throws you for a loop, and it's like, how in the world did that happen? So I just asked to connect the phone to switcher, and so Doug is over there connecting, and I'm going to go ahead and put my phone back into place here because we use these iPhones. That's what we're using to do our filming.
hashtag filmed on iPhone.
There you go. And so we're just going to make sure that we kind of get centered in here. And then there is a little bit of a delay, so we have to kind of wait to see. Yep, it's
Some of the frozen.
yeah, we apologize. The reason it went black is because I had to shut the cell phone off that's videotaping, and we had to restart it. So I appreciate your patience, but we're going to kind of hang tight for just a second to see if the joy of lives. I love it, Tina. That's exactly right.
Yep. Audrey Hughes, things happen.
Yep, they do. But hopefully, if we can't get it fixed, then we'll just start, close this one and we'll start a new one. But we'll just hang tight right now. It says audio is great. Amanda, why don't you?
So I think what we should do is try to just tell them we're gonna try to power everything down.
Okay.
To basically say, if they want to hang with us for 10 minutes, but give us 10 minutes to try to reboot it.
Okay. Well, all right. So I think Doug says we need to probably power down all of the cameras. And are we sure that somebody says Amanda's hand?
Because I was frozen. I think
Gotcha. Okay. So we're going to power down, and when we come back, it'll be a different link. Is that correct?
It could be. I'm not sure.
It could, or
But if they don't see, if within 10 minutes if they don't see it, you could always check youtube.com/BrandysCards.
okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and power down, and then you guys check back, and we're going to come back. Those little gremlins. I love it, Patricia. So we're going to be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. If you could just hang tight, we'd love to. We've been so excited to share with you. Okay. So